I think that the higher energy is probably
Mm.
maybe doesn't have a form, but you can make a form in your mind. You
Yeah,
may
yeah.
think that okay,
So I'll
maybe
tell you
it's
about
like
that.
this.
How I'll share my experience and how I think about that. It will take the energy will take any form if you want. When people
Mm,
do the worship, they idol the worship. Of course, everything is formless, but if you want something to come in a different
mm.
particular form so that you can feel it,
Yeah,
then it will
yeah,
appear in that form, right? Shiva.
yeah,
Now,
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
why the Indian gods are looking like Indians? Why the African gods are looking like African? Because God is not
Because
why
that's the thing, right? I mean, God doesn't have a race, religion, or
absolutely. So
ethnicity or anything like
but
that.
universe
Ultimately, that's the highest source. Like it's beyond humanity, right? It's not like
absolutely.
we human have got all these things like black, brown, white, this, that.
Absolutely.
Obviously, God is not gonna look at it that way, right? They don't have a. It's not that oh they speak English or they speak Indian language or they speak French or African. You know, of course
Absolutely.
that's above and beyond everything, right? It's kind of
Absolutely.
like it would. God is not gonna say like, oh, I'm part of this group or that group, or I'm part of the black community, or I only understand, I don't know, Hebrew language or this language or that language. Doesn't work that way, right?
Absolutely, it doesn't work that way. But yeah, if the universe or the God feels that maybe it will work in this way for this particular person, so let
I mean,
me
you can say that, okay,
yeah,
because this is how I want to communicate.
absolutely.
Therefore, for me, I feel comfortable if I speak in this language or I see you in this way, but that's
Yeah, yeah.
because how I feel, right?
You got the essence of it. Yeah, that is what I always say that see why Indian gods are wearing saris and ethnic dresses. Uh, it's not like Indian god is confined to a particular country called India in this planet Earth. There are different other
That's what
planets,
that's what
other
I think.
galaxies.
Why
That
why why would the higher energy decide that, oh, I want to be born in this part of the world? Why? I mean, they could have chosen anywhere. They could have
absolutely,
like
and this is not just one world.
yeah,
We are discussing the idea of multiverse, multiple galaxies,
multiverse, yeah,
different
universe,
solar
yeah,
systems. So
yeah.
why someone who wears an Indian dress is governing the entire cosmos? But yeah, so
Right.
then it makes more sense that that higher power doesn't is not bothered about how we as a person are perceiving him. When you go to Africa, you will see African gods with the big
Mm,
wider noses, dark color. When you will go in Japanese, then pressed noses, big
mm.
cheeks. When you know that's true. Many times the question comes, why do we create God in our own image, right? So I guess we as
Because we
human
think,
beings,
usually it's obviously the majority will always think that, okay, oh no, this is how it is because the majority of people are
it is
look a certain way, but that's not how it works. That's not how it
absolutely,
works.
absolutely. I guess we have an inherent need to connect with something bigger and greater than ourselves, and to make this connection more accessible. People often give God a face and form and personality that resonate with their own cultural context, which I feel that is okay. That is why I don't debate much on that. When God looked
I
like
mean,
us,
as long as you just doing it to help you connect, then it's
absolutely.
fine.
Rather than
But you
fighting with the
that
people on
that
the
cannot
idea of
that but that cannot become a universal truth.
absolutely, that
If
is
people start saying that this is the universal truth, then it's wrong because that's not.
absolutely. You shouldn't differentiate or discard the others' ideas of the God. But yes, when your God, you make him look like you, dress like you.
Yeah.
This when God looks like us, dress like us, share our cultural symbols, we feel a deeper bond, intimate connection. So that is okay how the people are perceiving it. Someone perceiving in the form of energy, someone thinks that no, I am the only one, I am everywhere, everything is within me. In India, we call Aham Brahmasmi, I am the divine flame.
And some people keep it neutral. Some people will say like the divine energy is just a light, just
Absolutely.
a light is energy itself. You know.
Light or sometimes a sound like Om, the sound of
Yeah,
Om.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Different idea.